Hey everybody, welcome to Shadowslate Gaming's RiMe Trophy 100% Platinum, everything you want playthrough. So for this one, I'll be showing you all the collectibles, all the trophies, pretty much everything you'd need to platinum this game. One of the things that's kind of interesting about this game is that it's based off of Dabda. And for those of you who are not aware what that is, it's the 5 stages of grief. We'll talk about it in psychology a lot, and it's not denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and acceptance. And the first stage we'll be going to is denial. So let's see where it takes us. And so we begin. So the first thing I'll be showing you is, by the way, hold X to move faster, is jars in the sand, which you need to break a bunch of jars during your playthrough. So I'll be showing you a little bit of how to do that. So if you find your way to this cave here, make your way up using X, and you see this jar, you just press triangle next to it, that activates it and breaks it. So now I'm going to show you your first lullaby, which is just up this way. So it's X to jump as well, which just makes a lot of things sort of bound to X. There we go. Alright. Looks like you can move a little bit faster without actually holding X, so that's alright. So just over here is your first lullaby piece. So let's grab this with square. From here we're going to do the reckless Cannonball trophy, so you want to jump off and press circle. And that should get you the reckless Cannonball trophy, as triggered there. So now we're just going to make our way to an emblem piece, which is a bit of a ways away. You can shout with triangle if you haven't figured that out already, with the jar, so. Probably about halfway there from where I mentioned we'd start going to look for it. Just gotta make our way up here. You made it! Well, not to the emblem yet, but you'll see. So you wanted to go through this cave over here and make your way to the right. And here you'll find your emblem piece. From here we're going to make our way to the Toy Fox, which is just another collectible for this game. Alright, so you're going to have a jump to make over here. It's not too hard, there's a lot of leeway. And just climb your way up, and you'll see it right over here. Ta-da! Next we're going to start working on some puzzles. So let's make our way over here. Use X to jump across that. Take it slow, no reason to rush. And then climb up. Jump. You can see that he wanted to reach there, so safe to reach. And we're going to make our way towards this lighthouse. Who might that be? Don't fall. Alright, so you need to shout into that. And we'll make our way back down. Okay, so now we're gonna make our way back to do the Happy Family trophy. Might be easier just to not jump, apparently. You want to make your way this way. Circle to go down. Still jump with X. And we'll make our way. Watch out for that, you don't want to fall. So you want to trigger this over here, though this has nothing to do with the trophy. And you can kind of see the trees off in a distance right now, but not too far away. And so here are the trees. So now that we're at the fruit, we can actually grab some fruit. And now we're going to want to just kind of wander around and try to get as many boars to follow us. So I'm just going to be doing, like I said, a lot of wandering, trying to lure people, like kind of like the Pied Piper sort of deal right now. Keeping an eye out. Couple more over here. and just still looking. Alright, so it looks like I've got a few. We're gonna give the orange to that boar right now. And then just grab another orange over here. Oops, rolled instead. So we're gonna go back this way. Have everyone gather up again here. And that's the Happy Family trophy. Ta-da! Okay, so right after doing Happy Family, you want to do That Went Too Far. Go on here, and be ready to hold X, or on X, hold square. Yeah! That is the That Went Too Far trophy. Congratulations. Next, we're going to be grabbing the toy Seagull right after activating this one. So I'm close enough to do triangle here. Jump. And make your way down. You just gotta head up this pathway. And it's actually a bit of a ways. It's way over there. So you have to make this jump right here on the right. And start climbing. Alright, well that sucked. Let's try that again. Looks like it kind of just took me there. I don't know if it was pissed off or something, but I ended up there. Now you just gotta make your way without falling all the way over here. You can drop down. It'll automatically grab, so you don't have to worry about that. Then you can just make this jump here. Use square, and you've got yourself the toy Seagull. We're just gonna do more puzzle stuff now. So, make that jump. Get yourself up here. We'll eventually be going to that blue light over there. It's okay, his knees are fine. So you can see it just in the distance. And other dude We're just going to look for an entrance in, and circle to dive, and X to go up. And we'll trigger this. Ta-da! Watch it go away in the distance. It's still going. What about this guy? Oh, he's gone. Okay, so now we're gonna finish the puzzle and get the second emblem. So let's finish the puzzle first. And you can see that everything, all the foxes made their way back here, or however this game works. And now we can continue on with this first world. Like I said, this is going towards the second emblem. You just gotta shout to get in. You're gonna make your way over here. Take this path up. And you'll see it right here. Good stuff. Now we're gonna start on Emblem 3. Which we need to make our way up this waterfall. Need to hit that switch, and then make your way up this platform. Go, 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 go. Alright, so you'll run into the fox. They'll play with each other. That sounded poor. No, it's a cute fox. That's all this is. So, like I said, Emblem 3 is just over here. You're gonna see that crap painting on the wall, which means you should go this way. And just over here, you can kind of see it in the distance here already. And that is Emblem 3 out of God knows too many. Alright, so this next part is going to be showing you how to get an outfit, as well as how the Lighten Up trophy works. We just got to get there first. So you can see the painting on the wall, and there's 3 trigger switches here. That's 2, that's 3, we're good. See if we can get through here. Now we're going down here. So these torches on the wall, you want to shout next to them. That'll make them go brighter. And you have to do that, I think, 50 times in order to get the trophy. So every time you see one of these, for the most part, you want to be triggering them. Alright, so let's make our way up here. And grab this outfit. Now I'm going to be showing you the Ancient Treasure Trophy. If I don't die, am I dead? No, we're not dead. Yay! So you need to make your way just behind this waterfall. And you'll see an orb over here. So, if you remember, trigger these so you don't have to worry about it later. Now we just gotta bring this back to where it belongs. Which is a bit of a ways. So we want to go through here. Follow the beach up this way. And you can kind of see it already. So you just press triangle, and that's your Ancient Treasure Trophy. So you can see mine just popped there. Now we're going to go work on getting toy number 3, which is the Boar. So for that we need to go back to the main area, which is kind of where we're supposed to be all along. So I've triggered these already, so I'm not going to bother. And you see these fruit trees over here. Time to grab one. Look around for a couple of boars. There's one. And this should probably do. It's a big guy. And the stuff we ran into before, you can actually get by it if, I don't know what happened there, my screen sort of blacked out. You can get by it. I think the board just ran me over or something. But here is the toy. So we're getting pretty close to collecting the majority of those. So now that we've got the board, we can go get the 4th emblem. Thanks, Boar. You're so nice. Before we do that, I'll just do this puzzle quick since it's on the way. Ta-da! You can see the emblem in the distance here. And that makes that. Good stuff. The next collectible is a keyhole. And we gotta go a little bit of a ways to get to it. And everything starts with going through this door over here. So you can't actually get across, so you have to jump down, grab this thing, and start climbing your way up. Then there's another quick puzzle over here, which just you have to make the shape of the doorway with the gold. This guy's a beast for being able to kind of grip it and yet move a whole block sideways. So yeah, you make the shape and you're good. Now we're getting pretty close to the keyhole. So instead of going to your right, you're going to be dropping down over here. And triggering this switch. Triggering the torch, because you're still going for the Lighten Up trophy. Just gonna trigger this torch while I'm here too. And we're gonna grab this. Alright, we got another torch to trigger. And just up our staircase this way. And we just look through it with square. And oh my god, it's a picture. And that's keyhole 1 of 8. 1 of 8. Next we're going to grab another Lullaby, which is just over here. Alright, so now we're just going to do some quick puzzle work before getting any other trophies. We gotta make our way back down. Go through here, climb up. do this puzzle. It's kind of hard to see how you're lining it up, but you want to have it straight here. And line this up here. Next, you want to move this block back. And shift this so you can look through it in the other direction. Okay, now we gotta just keep going with the story still. And make your way in here. So you can see that there are torches here. Don't forget to light them up. That's an easy 4. We got some more on this path too. Now we can go in this door. We're getting pretty close to the couple trophies, but we'll get there first and then explain it later. So just make your way around the left side and drop down. Jump across. Little friend Fox is here. So the end goal is to hit all 4 of these at the same time. So you can't do that right now. But you can trigger that switch to go up here and jump across. Now we need to trigger this top switch. Perfect. And that'll open this door. And then we can use this orb to hit all 4 of those switches at the same time. And there we go. Now we can start climbing. So now we start the Careful Steps trophy, and for this you can't land on those. So I missed it. I'm happy with that. You can't step on those nests. You can see like one in the corner there. So you want to trigger this switch, which then opens this, which you want to trigger all three at the same time, and that raises the tower. Again, don't step on that. Climb your way up here. Be careful where you're walking. Make your way up. Jump across. Again, go up. Watch where you're walking. Make your way up here. Oops, let's go back. Here we go. And you're going to want to yell into here. And that's where my Careful Steps trophy triggered. Making this place more colorful. Next, we're just going to do some work on puzzles. Not really a trophy in sight right now. But let's make that happen, so let's just keep going with the game. By my count, you should be at 5 out of 32 trophies already. The 32nd being Platinum. So the Boar is just going to clear this up for us. And we got to grab one of these. This is where the game first really teaches you to throw. Which is too bad, because it would have helped. Place that on here. Pick this up. Throw that on there. And open this door. Okay, now we got a puzzle. We want to move this orb to the other side. Then we want to lower that so we can actually place the orb in there. which is exactly what we just did. And now we just want to open the door. Which we do by putting it in this one. Now we're going to be going for the funeral flowers. Funeral flowers? Yep, I can check. So let's do that. First, let's grab this in the middle. And take a deep breath. You can see the stairs right over here. This is where we're going. We'll take a look over here. That's funeral flowers. So sad. So, continuing on with the game, we're just going to be doing some more puzzle work. And we're going to insert what we got from before into the Sphinx. If you want to call this a Sphinx or not. Oh, more pictures. Yeah, like I was talking about before from the beginning of the game, Dabda and Denial is the first step towards the 5 stages of grief. And it's usually Dabda is referred to grief associated with death, which again makes sense why the developers decided to put in funeral flowers as a trophy. They're trying to push the whole Dabda theme. Let me in. Tricky jumps, but not really. Alright, so now we got a puzzle going on over here. It's a night and day puzzle. So you can see, I'm going to want this to move back slightly. Come on. There we go. then I stand on this one. Alright, so now we're going to be getting an outfit. And that's just over here. Getting decently close to the end of chapter 1. Yeah, instead of going through that main pathway, you want to go this way. And here we are. So that's the second outfit of the game. Now we've got some more puzzle to do before we get to the collectibles. And it might be time to start turning up the brightness on the screen, as it's getting pretty dark and hard to see. Okay, this part's pretty easy. Well, it's kind of just knowing what to do for most of this game. So let's trigger that. Nothing special in here. So now we've got to a circular area. We're going to be looking for Emblem now. I'm just going to break some of these. And now we'll go up here. And it's a bit of a path. It takes a while to get there. Jump around. And we'll be crossing here. Just trying to remember quickly of where to go. And just over here. Perfect. That's Emblem 5. Okay, let's go back the way we came. Before we do that, let's deal with this. That's way better. So now we'll be going into the labyrinth soon. So, you know what, while we're here, let's light these torches up. There we go. I think I missed a couple, apparently. There we go. And the exit was just right here. Next, let's jump down. Don't die. Okay, now we just gotta make our way towards the center. Right, so this is where we're going to be going in. We're going to be going for the Dark and Quiet trophy right now. I'm not too sure at what point you can no longer jump or shout, but I'm just not going to do it starting now, so I'll leave those torches alone just in case. I think it would be fine if you shouted on them, but it's not worth it. So, you need to traverse this whole thing. So again, brightness is recommended to go on. And you're just gonna need to wind your way around. We're almost there. And I made it. So that's the Dark and Quiet trophy. So now we're going to be going for the Path of Light trophy, as well as finding the White Shade. So keep your brightness turned on, and you're going to have to hit all the statues. Not hit, but just give a light tap. So like I said, I strongly recommend being on the outside so you can look inside and see what needs to be done. You can see there's another one right there. So you can see there's a side room just over here. This is where the white shade is, which is where we'll be going. This does get sort of tricky to navigate, because it's friggin' dark. But that's that. And there's the white shade. So my trophy hasn't popped yet for the Path of Light, which means I'm still missing statues in the middle. Oh, close one. And I can see a couple already, so let's grab those. Alright, so that's where my Path of Light trophy hit, so hopefully that's yours too. So now all we have left for Chapter 1 is to finish it off and get the Don't Say No trophy. So I need to get back onto that high ground. Ouch. Alright, whatever. Walls are OP. Don't forget to keep doing that. Especially this hallway. Jeez. Let's go. Did you not hear me? Alright, let's chase you. You know what, there's so many flames, I'm not gonna waste my time getting those. Ha! Come on, yell. That was weak. You can yell better than that. There we go. That's strong. on, you guys. You're not gonna yell for me. Alright, whatever, let's keep going. We're almost there. Alright, so this, I think, should be the end of chapter 1. It looks pretty convincing. Ah, there it goes. Popped. Don't say no. Chase it down. Oh, no, baited. Alright, looks like this is now taking us into chapter 2, which is anger. Dabda. Anger. Loading screens are OP, so good. There we go. Ah, we're solid. Oh, this place looks depressing. Okay, so step 1 is the strange statue. There are 5 of these in total. And all you gotta do is go over here. And that is that. Next, we're gonna be making our way towards another emblem here. And continuing on with chapter 2, anger. So like I was saying before, this game's all about dabda, denial, anger, bargaining, something, what's the 4th one? Depression. That's it. Depression, and then acceptance. So we be all about the anger right now. Alright, Fox, I'm following you. So trigger this cutscene, yada yada yada. Alright, now we can start playing with these. Alright, so instead of going to the right to do that, should continue straight forward here. And go in here. So lots of jars, lots of fire. And there's another emblem piece. Alright, now let's go continue out the game. You want to go back to where that golden ball was in the puzzle over here? And there we go. Well, let's calm down. Alright, so it's just an auto cutscene here, and you're gonna be running back. Okay, close one. Okay, so now we gotta start making our way to cross this area, but you have to keep in mind that that stupid bird is around, so you have to hide under these things for a little bit for that danger sort of counter to reset. Basically anywhere with a ceiling will do. Alright, so we made it to where we want to be. Okay, so let's check this place out. Triggering these along the way. And this is where we want to be. So that's where I got my Lighten Up trophy. So I'm not gonna bother with the rest of these. Oops. Now again, you want to watch out for the bird, so duck and dive in these things. That was kind of close. And we'll put this in here. So like I said, I already got the fire thing, so not a whole lot for me to worry about on that end. And we're gonna have a puzzle here. So solving this puzzle, you just triangle that, then hit this, and you can climb up. Next is the windmill puzzle. So we're going to trigger both of these. Pull this out. This is how you start a storm. Oops. So get back on this thing. This isn't working that well. There we go. Whoops, messed that up. Okay, thankfully it doesn't really matter. So that's over here. I wanted to trigger that, make my way up here. And get inside, but that was a little bit too slow. Alright, so now that this is all open, it should be a lot easier. So I've made my way around. And I can pull this out. Okay, so now we're going for the toy, or a toy, but yeah, Lighten up is still, like I said, done, so now you just gotta worry about the vases that you can break. Alright, so let's grab that. And that's toy number 4 out of 7. Next, we're going to make our way for another emblem. And that's back where the bridge is at. Okay, so you can drop down here. And you can see it just right there in the distance. Next thing on the list is the second strange statue. Which we have to make our way back up for. And there it is. That's 2 out of 5. Straight from here, we're gonna go grab the Lullaby. Oops. Next on the list is a toy bird, which is a little bit of a way. And you can see it's just in this temple right up here. Where that fox is. You can see the fox just barely. I'm too lazy to walk downstairs. And you can see a door just to the right here. Whoops. And right here is where our toy is. The toy bird. So now we just got more story to go through. And now we're going to be going underwater. Here we go. So you can see the black is your air, I guess would be the best way to put it. And we're going to be heading towards this. So we got either the bird or air to deal with. And we're going to be choosing to go down, because we can't deal with the bird. So you're going to want to get that item that was over there. Start over here. Oops. Let's try that again. Oops. Sometimes it's hard to see the path. There we go. Alright. I would like you to look back. There we go. There we go. That's what we want. Oh, I was worried for a second. Item get. Now we're off to grab another piece like that. Turn right. That tree-ish, gnarled tree sort of place is where we're going to be going. And finally we can go up. So we need to find a way to move this platform. And I'm hoping that's enough. There we go. And that's number 2. Now we're gonna go put those items to use. And it's just this temple in front of us that we're going to. More flames if you don't have the trophy already, but I'm not going to bother since I have it. Oh good, this looks fun. Okay, so let's get going on this puzzle. Now we need to go find ourselves a block. While watching out for Bird Boy. Keep that there, that should be good enough to line up for this. So you can see I just moved it to night by moving that. Nice shout. So now we're very close to getting another keyhole. And finishing up this windmill. I'm not enjoying this level because I don't like the birds. Yeah, birds. Alright, so that's fine. Let's move on and get out of here. Keyhole is just this way. Right down here. Ta-da! Second keyhole. Alright, so next collectible is a Lullaby, and for that we need to go back to shore. Thankfully, no birds, so you can actually just swim up top. Oh look, it's the fox. So you can climb up this wall. Scare birds if you'd like. And make your way around here. And there's your Lullaby piece. Next up, Emblem piece. And from here, thankfully that doesn't kill us. We just want to keep moving this way. Once you hit the light, you're getting pretty close. And you're going to be going in here. So now, I still don't have all my jars broken yet, so... that will help greatly towards it. And there's the emblem piece. Next up is a keyhole, which we have to go back to the boat area for. Whoopsie. So yeah, this one's a bit of a walk. This game is a bit of a walk. If this person, I don't know their name, had one of those Fitbits, damn, that Fitbit would be impressed. Alright, so just skip on by all these dudes. And make your way in here, do some diving. So I'm just always on the lookout for jars. And the keyhole is just right down here. Sadness. Keyhole number 3 out of 8. Okay, next we're just going to be finding our way through this place for a little bit longer before making our way to any collectibles. So just going to be some exploration. Yeah, so plenty of flames. If you don't have that flame it up trophy thing, lighten it up, lighten up, something like that. But yeah, like I said, I reached my 50 a long time ago. I'm still working on the jars, but there is plenty of game left. Alright, so now we're back in bird territory, sadly. So let that go away, and start making our way to places. Well, that's frightening. Oh god, make the jump. Alright, we're here. Alright, so now we gotta get through this place. Good place to start would be following the fox. Don't pay attention to me. I'm not here. Alright, we're good. And of course, he spots us, or she. I'm not. I don't know if it's he or she, like really. How am I supposed to tell? Get ready to run! Alright, so we made it inside this place now. Alright, more puzzles to see. More places to be. I think we're over halfway through chapter 2 right now. Leave me alone. Run, 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 please. Thank you. So those ledges are kind of needed to be in certain places to go to certain places. Making sense all the time. So I want to be over here. Ah! Leave me alone. Okay, so now I have the ability to jump up here, which is solid. So, I want to turn it around. So now I can just jump on it from here. But that's gonna happen. Let's figure this out. I think that looks good. Does that look good? Oh yeah, we can jump from this one. Perfect. Ta-da! Let's look outside. Okay, so now we're going to be making our way towards the third windmill puzzle. Those guys are so friendly. Come on, look back. Look back. There you go. Oh no! If only we didn't have a way to get back up there. Oh my god. Silly bird. Rude bird. Go, Windmill. Unleash your crap. How do I want to play this out? That looks scary. And here's another block. Alright, let's drop down. Next on the list is a white shade. Get up, get up, get up. And it's a little bit of a ways this way. And it's just right over here. This guy. Alright, so that's 2 out of 4 for those guys. Alright, so next is the only outfit for this level. And it's a bit of a ways off the beaten path. Right where this guy is over here. Alright, well that worked. I don't really want to keep doing this slow climb. I might just try jumping. That might be too high still. Perfect. Yeah, that worked out. It's in this room over here. You have to stand on this, so the shout keeps moving you slightly to the right. Jump! Alright, so that's the third out of 5 outfits for this. We got a few more collectibles yet in this level. And what we're going to be doing right now is another emblem. So we need to get back up top. Hit this trigger here. Start making our way. Hello, fox. We're going to be going this way, though. Going up here. And that's another emblem in the books. There's another emblem pretty close by. And it's just through here. And there you have it. And let's get more of these while we're here. Just looking to finish up the level now. There's another chapter-specific trophy coming up, but I'll point it out when we're a bit closer. So for this part, you're just going to be following the fox. These guys sound like they're speaking parcel tongue. My game got a bit laggy there. And now we get to climb the tower. Hi, bird. At this point, we're going to be going for the wrong direction trophy. So once you climb here, push the ball, you're going to start a chase sequence. So now that the bird is here, I'm going to run towards it, and that'll get you the wrong direction trophy. Now I'm just going to finish this like you're normally supposed to. Oh my god. Oh, we made it. I'm trying to think, like, oh shoot, what are we supposed to do now? I think we're supposed to open this door. And just like that. And now we'll be going for the, what is it called? End of chapter 2 trophy, the Unbearable trophy. And we are pretty close to finishing up chapter 2. Almost there. Almost triggering your trophy. That's where my Unbearable trophy clicked. Or ticked off, or whatever you want to call it. And just like that, we're going to chapter 3. Otherwise known as part number 3 in Dabda, which is bargaining. And then, yeah, this is a pretty long stage. Pretty long stage. And you can tell because the loading times are significant, so the so this might look messed up, but trust me on this one. Go through here first with the roots. We're going for an emblem right now. And then drop down. Okay, too high. I got you. And like I said, drop down. If you need jars, get them, but I don't, so I'm just gonna ignore that. Needs to go through this door again. It's actually a different door. That one didn't have roots this time. And now you want to go way up here, up those stairs. And there's Emblem piece. Next we're going to be going for the Patience trophy. For that you need to run down an infinite sort of corridor, kind of like the Super Mario 64 stairs sort of thing. And you have to do it for 2 minutes. So this sucks. Alright, let the, I don't even know, run begin. 2 minutes. The scenery might start to look a little bit familiar. Maybe. I'll let you know when mine triggers, so that'll give you a general idea. But yeah, it's about 2 minutes. So much running water. Should be getting close to the 2 minute mark. And that's where mine clicked. Next up is the Keyhole. So you need to change your scenery a little bit. And it's just right over here. Looks like we've got a story going on. Next on the list is an emblem, which you have to do a lot of swimming for. And this part's kind of weird because you're going to have to reload checkpoints and stuff, just because you can't do everything at the same time. So I'll show you how you're supposed to do it. First, we'll be going for the emblem, like I said. Alright, so that's part 1. Next we need to go in here. And we're going to be sticking to our right side. And we're out, and look what's here, an emblem. Perfect. So now we're going to reload to the last save point. And sadly, we gotta go through that again. But that's life. There's gonna be a couple trophies you can do here, so it's pretty worth it. Especially if you're going for the platinum. Then it's a necessity anyway. Alright, so you're back in this room. And we're back to right where the diving section was. So here we're going for hold your breath and without a trace. So for hold your breath, we need to get through 3 swimming sections, only grabbing 1 bubble for air. So the first swimming section is fine. Next comes round 2. There's a very specific air bubble you're going to want to pick up. And it's this one right here. And make sure not to hit any more, because they are in your way. And we're almost there. Alright, that's 2 places. So at this point you'll be going for without a trace. And I'll show you how to do that right here. First we want to open the way with the light. And then there's going to be a bunch of statues you can kind of see already. And you don't want to touch these guys. Then we're just going to make our way to the water. And again, no air bubble. So that's Hold Your Breath going. And Without a Trace both popping here at the same time. Now that those trophies are out of the way, we can grab a collectible in this area. That would have required extra air bubble, so it wasn't doable until those trophies were done. And it's right in here. And that's 5 out of 6. Next on the list is the What Lies in the Deep trophy. But first we're just going to reset and kind of find our bearings. We're going to do that by just going back up. Okay, so it looks like this is where I want to be, so I'm going to hop back down here, grab this air bubble, or not, there we go, and then go straight down. I might grab this air bubble too, just to make things a little bit easier. But then head back in that general direction. And you should be able to see it already, this thing. And that's where my trophy popped. I'm not going to worry about drowning. You know what? We'll go back up safely. Or try to, maybe. Yeah, so now we just gotta find our way back up. It might not happen. I might just drown, which is fine. You just get transported back to the top. But, looks like we can make it. Next up is a strange statue, as well as a keyhole. And the fox is here to show us the way. Alright, so if you ignore whatever the fox is doing, and go this way, first you'll hit the strange statue, and next you'll have this going on over here. Sadness. Alright, so that's Keyhole number 5 of 8. Next is just more level progression. Now it's going to be a little bit before we come into anything collectible-wise. Jump! So now it's just more orb stuff. So activating things by picking stuff up and placing them somewhere else. If you remember those Sentinel guys from one of the trophies in Chapter 1, that's what we're going to be dealing with right now. You can see one here. Let me past. Thank you. And looks like we got a new friend. So we just gotta follow this guy. Which is, yeah, kind of straightforward. The game's pretty much telling you to by moving the camera right to him. Oh, thanks, man. Clearing the path for me. What a boss. Friends. Ooh. Not good. Bye-bye. Sigh. I will miss you. Yep, parcel tongue. Definitely sounds like parcel tongue. Oh, oh, let me go. That'll do. Alright, any douchebags around here? No? Alright. I have to lure this guy away before I can pick this up. And kick your butt. And now just to get rid of these two. This guy's gonna come after you. And he's gonna be sad because he didn't get you. Okay, so we're almost out of this dark place, and now there's a strange statue coming up. So we're gonna go here past the fish and the orb. And go right over here. And that's number 4. Next up is a keyhole. And it's less than a minute away. Alright, so you can barely see it in the distance there. More jars here if you need them. And you just want to run down this and make your way there. And we're good. 6 out of 8. Now we gotta just progress through the level for a little while before coming up to anything else. So nothing missable right now. Ah, you can't jump that. We're in. You can climb this right side. And make your way over here, where things start to get pretty messed up pretty quick. What did I tell you? So now this door opens because of that. Crazy, I know. Alright, so grab this. You want to open this door now. And then shine some light on this area. And now we gotta go back to the room we just kinda made better by getting rid of the shades there. And place this in here. And then trigger this switch in the back. So you can tell while I'm yawning, and something materialized there. So let's grab that. So now we gotta bring this orb with us pretty far. Which means we need to find a way to get it through this door. Ta-da! So now that we've made it to this larger room, we can use this orb to get the toy. If we actually put it on the elevator. So I'm gonna go over here quick. Drop down. And work my way around. And that's the toy. 6 out of 7. And we've got some time before a collectible now. So just progress through the level. Jump. Alright, so now we just line everything up here. And deal with this. How does this work again here? Okay, let's try this again. There we go. It's alive. Oh. There we go. Okay, let's go make us some Sentinel thing. Some Sentinel? Just make a Sentinel. There we go. English. He's all worried, like, what's going on? And I'm like, bruh, it's fine. Keep that there. And get these legs on. Jump. Don't hurt me.
Hey.
That's how everyone learns how to walk. Come over here, buddy. we finally made it outside with the Sentinel. First thing on the list is to grab an emblem. And that's the emblem. Okay, so we're finally starting to get to the end of some of the collectibles. For example, this will be the last strange statue that you come across, which means you'll be getting the Bite the Dust trophy. We just gotta let this guy in. And now that he's in, we want to get him over here. And do something with this, please. Good job. Way to go, champ. Now we can go towards the statue, which is just over this way. So that's 5 out of 5, and that's your Bite the Dust trophy. Boom. Next on the list is a white shade. So we're gonna go follow the Sentinel. And have him break this for us. Let's go. And I want you over here, buddy. How do I get you over here? You come this way? There you go. Alright, so you're gonna want to jump over here. And then scream to make this open. And here you are. Alright, so Good Intentions trophy is the next one on the list. And for this one, we want to return the orb to the tree. So we need to go back up. And grab the orb. And tree's just over here. And you have to press triangle. Just trying to figure out what button there for a second. That's the good intentions trophy. Now that we've done that, next on the list is an emblem. And we're going to want to clear this up. There you go. And we're still going to need another one of those orbs to get through the next door. So this guy's going to break this up for us. And we're going to go for a swim. And that's another emblem down. We got a little bit of time before anything else. Not a whole lot, but some. So the goal is just to get to that door over there. And by that door, I mean this door. Hello. Alright, so we're getting pretty close to another relic right now. And by relic, I mean emblem. I just played Crash Bandicoot, so my mind is apparently on relics. So we just gotta chase these two. So, like I said, getting pretty close to that emblem. I'm just going to use this to clear out the shades. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I needed to wait until the Sentinel came. You can kind of make it supercharged. There we go. And now the emblem is just up here. That's another emblem. A lot of straightforward stuff for the next little bit. This guy is cornered by shades. We need to do something about that. Here's an orb over here. And triangle this beast up. And we're good to go. Pasta. Aw, it's friend. He knew that one. Let's keep going. Come over here, friend. You see me. Let's go. Now I'm gonna need you to help me out. Thanks, pal. Okay, so now we need to climb all the way up. And this will also kind of give me an how to word that. This will show you what to do to get the outfit, which is coming up super soon. Alright, so first you get the box, but if you come up here again, you'll get an outfit. So I'm gonna do that whole thing again there. and show you what I'm talking about. First, you need the orb. Come ask me, bro. And now that he's here, we can make our way back. And we can climb this all over again. And we made it. And surprise, surprise, there's a outfit here instead. So that's 4 out of 5, but 5 out of 6 outfits. Now we're going to continue waking up the Sentinels. So we want to drop down here and not die. Yeah, I need this orb. If you lost yours, just grab it from the fish. And you're going to want to move this box back over here so you can get up to that viewing platform. Even though that's done, move this into the middle and you'll see why in a second. Now let's finish waking up the Sentinels. Okay, so now we're going for the Lost Lullaby trophy, which is the 6 out of 6 Lullaby shells. And that's why you need to move the box before. It's just a little bit faster. And by a little bit faster, I mean you need that platform out here to jump to here. And there it is. So as you can see, that's number 6, and my trophy just went off for Lost Lullaby. The last step of Chapter 3 is of course just to finish it, which is the Asked for a Miracle trophy. So that's what we're going to be doing right now. So to recap, we did a bunch of Sentinel stuff, and now we can finish the chapter. So you can see that guy fits over there. I need to fit over here. And then we're good to go. And we're back in the tower. So this is probably where Ask for a Miracle is going to trigger, but I'll just confirm that. Yep, that's Ask for a Miracle trophy. That should be 21 out of 32 for you. If everything's been going well so far. Oh, that's depressing. Wonder if that's what happened. And we finally made it to chapter 4, which is depression. With these beast loading screens. But you do it once and then you're good for the whole level, so can't complain. It's time to go for the racing trophy. This is the intro to Chapter 4. Depression. And it's right now that the racing trophy begins. You have to beat Sentinels to a certain area on the island, or level. So we gotta get our button gear. Run, little boy. Alright, we're gonna make it. It's right here. And that's where my racing trophy clicked off. Next up is the third last emblem, so we just gotta make our way closer back to start. Couldn't do this at the beginning because you have to make sure you beat the Sentinels in the race. And that's 16 out of 18. Next up is another emblem, and that'll be the second last one. We just gotta get to it. So we're gonna be going back to where we just were, and then going a little bit further. So this is where the racing trophy just was. And we'll have a cutscene play soon. There we go. They don't even care that I'm here. Follow the fox and then turn right down here. And we're going to be following this path for a little while. Now you can leap back, make your way up, and we're almost there. We just gotta jump across these, and we're good. And that was piece number 17 out of 18. Now we have the second last keyhole. And we just gotta meet up with this Sentinel first. So let's go, buddy. just through this door. And you see that fox up there? That's where we want to be. So I have to wait a little bit for the sentinels to come. So I want one of these to kick down this pillar. There we go, now he's starting to come back. Thanks, bro. And just take this path to the right that you can't really see. And there's our keyhole. And yeah, that's our second last one. Next, we're straight up going for one of the chapter-specific trophies, from the sky to the abyss. This one is just a little bit of a walk from where we just were. And we're gonna have to trigger a cutscene first. And to do that, we go to the fox. Alright, we're almost there to the sky, or from the sky to the abyss. So where that sentinel just popped his head up is where we want to be. And just there we triggered it. I had some trouble triggering it before, but just keep playing around this spot. Now we finally come to the last emblem, not album, GG. And the It's a Process trophy. Just now you're gonna start getting your gold trophies, which is what this is all about. And just right over here. Boom, the It's a Process trophy. On the board now is the last Keyhole and the Truth trophy. So we're going to start by sacrificing this last Sentinel to make it through this door. You know what's coming, boy. No, don't do it. But I must. Alright, box, cheer me up. Alright, so like I said, going towards the last keyhole. That was an ambitious jump. But it worked out. Okay, so now that you're here, you want to go this way. And make your way up these stairs. And just right down here is your last keyhole. And that's the truth trophy. Boom. 8 out of 8. We've got a little bit of a ways before anything happens now. Oh, that sucks. Need to go trigger the switch up here. Oh, thanks for that. From here, we can go to triggering a switch and then to the last toy. So let's trigger the switch first. There we go. Now off towards the toy. And it's just on this platform over here. And right there. It's a sailboat. And it's the Toyful Child Trophy, but this one's only a silver. Sad face. Next we're gonna go trigger another one of the statues. Which was kind of in the same direction where we were before, it's just up here. Come on, buddy. Don't do this to me. There we go. Alright, Fox, do your stuff. Alright, so that's another one triggered. Next thing is to trigger another one of those without dying. Alright. Let's back up this way. And this is where we want to be. So that kind of introduces you to using those switches to break stuff, which is what we'll be doing. Alright. Alright, Fox, do your stuff. Another one bites the dust. So let's go hit one more of these switches. You can see the blue light there. That's our goal. Alright. So now let's just trigger the end of this puzzle and watch the cutscene. Bye, Fox. Alright, so let's break out of this crowd. We are now in a position to get the last piece of the wardrobe. And once you do this, there's only a shade left, and then you're pretty much golden. So we just want to go back to where we just were. So just trigger that. Grab this. And that'll net you your full wardrobe trophy. Next up is the last white shade. And for that we just turn left here. Let me through, you douche. Right, now I'm just stuck. There we go. Let's chat, buddy. And that's white shade 4 to 4. The rest of it is pretty straightforward. There's no more collectibles, you just gotta get through the game. So let's do just that. Alright, so we finally made it to this part, so let's hit the switch. Next, we just want to make our way to another switch, and it all starts right down here. And by right down here, I mean right over here. They look the same, give me a break. And you want to climb outside, make your way around, and here's the switch. Okay, so you just want to make your way down now. And get across on this. Hey, look, you're not all shady. You're basically at the end of the level now, where you'll receive the No Hope trophy. We just gotta run down a little bit. And by a little bit, I mean a lot. But oh hey look, he's so fast. And that should be your No Hope trophy just going off. Yeah, there it is right there. Oh no. That's depressing. You can see why Chapter 5 is called Acceptance. Again, going back to Dabda, acceptance is the last step. Whoops. So you can see all the toys that he had. And that's why that trophy is called To Let Go. And the other one you'll get here is called Sweet Memory. So you should only have the Platinum trophy and one more trophy left. And I'll be showing you that just after the credits are done. You can skip ahead using the timestamps if you like, but I think the credits are worth playing. So back at the title screen, going for the last trophy, which you'll need to go to Anger for, the second stage. This is really quick, so you're literally just 1 minute away from platinuming the game, and we can all move on with our lives. All in all, I thought it was pretty good. But I'm a fan of games like this, Journey, you know, that sort of thing. With that said, I still prefer my Mega Man. Let's go. Perfect. Blah blah blah, cutscene. Alright, I have to wait until this is done. Alright, step 1. Make sure your outfit for this one is equipped. And that's the one we would have just gotten most recently, back in stage 4. Then we just have to walk by everybody here. One of us, one of us. And that's where I got the trophy, blend in with the surroundings. And then the platinum right after. There it is. I was a little bit worried for a second. The end is the new beginning. Thanks for watching, everybody. Definitely check out the rest of my 100% video guides, including Forma 8 and Hue. Definitely looking to make some more. I have a Crash Bandicoot 2 on right now, but thanks for watching and hope to see you again soon.